Hello everybody, welcome to this live broadcast. My name is Masagana Sethaimkwei. I am an entrepreneur with Alliance in Motion Global. I am still continuing on the series of 10 rules for success. We have looked at 10 rules for success from Mr. Steve Jobs. We have looked at 10 rules for success from Mr. Bill Gates. Today, we are going to look at 10 rules for success from Mr. Aliko Dangote. Aliko Dangote is a Nigerian billionaire and the owner of the Dangote group of companies. He is the richest man in Africa. And in 2013, he became the richest person in the world of African descent, effectively making him the richest black man in the world. He has been speaking to people in several seminars, several forums, several meetings, and he has shared a lot of the principles or the keys that he has used to help him become the very successful person that he is today. And today, I'm going to share 10 of these rules or keys or secrets to the success of Mr. Aliko Dangote. Number 1, listen to people. According to him, you are not an island in the world. You are surrounded by people and you live with people. Other people may know something you don't know. Other people may understand something you do not understand. Therefore, it is important to have an open mind and open ears all the time. Listen to people. If you are working in a team, listen to the team members. That is going to help you on your journey to success. Don't believe that you know everything. Don't believe that you are a walking encyclopedia. You don't know everything. And so, listen to people. You must have people you listen to. It should be possible for somebody to say that, as for him, when he or she speaks, you listen. You need people like that. So that in times of difficulty or in times of challenges, when people want somebody to talk to, so the person can talk to you, they should be able to say that, as for Mr. A or Mr. B, when he or she speaks, you listen. You must always have somebody that when he speaks, you listen. Listen to people. It's a key to success. The second key to the success of Mr. Dangote that he has shared with us himself is that be consistent. Success does not respond to lukewarmness. The behavior of it's like you are doing it, it's like you are not doing it. Success will not respond to it. You must be consistent. The things you know you need to do in order to achieve success in whatever you are doing, it is important for you to be consistent. And I say it like this: productive, consistent, daily actions. You must do the actions daily. You must do the action consistently, and the actions must be productive. So it is important for you to identify the actions that are productive in the business or in the field you are in. Because if the actions are not productive, even though you will be consistent with it, you will still not see results, because non-productive actions cannot produce results. So you need consistent, productive, daily actions. Be consistent. Otherwise, you will not see success. Number 3, you must possess the right information. Knowledge is power. That is what is said commonly. When you have knowledge, you have power. So seek knowledge, seek information. always be a student. Always be prepared to learn. You must know how to get relevant information the time you need it. And with the advent of the internet and with the amazing Google, getting information is not too difficult in our days. And so be an information seeker. You want to do something, seek information. You want to start something, seek for information. That is very, very, very important. That is the third key to the success of Mr. Aliko Dangote that he has shared with us. The fourth secret or key to his success, according to him, is be focused. Focus is a key to success. In business, for example, a lack of focus will not give you success. There are people, they hear of this business booming, then they invest in it. A few months, then another business appears to be booming, they abandon this and they invest in that one also. A few months later, they hear there's another business here that is also booming, they abandon this and they go after it. You will not be successful. You must be focused. Success does not respond to here today, there tomorrow. Doing this today, doing that tomorrow. Focus. Keep your focus. Stay with the things you believe are the things you need to do to be successful. But you must make sure that what you are doing is really having the potential to give you success. Once you are convinced that it has the potential to give you success, stay with it. The reason why people sometimes are not focused is because of challenges and problems. Everything has challenges. Everything has difficulties. The successful people are the people who stay focused and work through the challenges and the problems and overcome them. They are the only people that see success. So if you have problems or challenges with what you are doing and you attempt to leave it for another thing because of the problems and challenges, you will not be successful. Why? Because wherever you are going, you will also experience problems and challenges. So instead of changing what you are doing, work on yourself so you build your capacity to handle challenges and difficulties. Number 5, think ahead. According to Mr. Dangote, one of the keys why he is successful is that he always thinks ahead. What you did 5 years in the past that gave you success might not give you success today because the world is changing. Technology is changing. Business systems are changing. Competition is becoming more intense. And so you must be somebody who is always evolving, who is always changing, who is always improving upon your knowledge, improving upon your systems, improving upon your things you are doing, your systems. Always be somebody who is improving. Why? Because what gave you success yesterday might not give you success today. So if you want consistent success, you must always be thinking ahead, looking ahead, having a vision, and always planning to take advantage of what you believe is coming in the future. It is the people who prepare for the future today who are successful. They don't wait for the future to come before they try to adjust their systems to cope with it. You will be left behind by the competition. So think ahead so that you prepare for the future before it comes. Number 6, have a vision. This is closely related to thinking ahead. The vision gives you direction and purpose in life. Therefore, it is important that you always have a vision you are trying to achieve. Your vision must be smart. It must be specific. It must be measurable. It must be attainable. It must be realistic. It must be time-bounded. If you are not an expert in developing a vision for yourself, you are going to have problems in whatever you are doing. So always have a vision. Without vision, you can't see. Without vision, you will not go far. So always have a vision and continuously review your vision so that in the event circumstances are changing, you can adjust your vision to suit the current conditions. Number 7, do only things you understand. According to Mr. Dangote, he does things he understands. If he does not understand something very well, he does not attempt to go into it. And so that is also important with respect to looking for information, improving your information, possessing the right information. With the right information, you will understand what you want to do. If you don't understand, he advised, don't venture. You will have problems. Of course, as a human being, you will not be perfect in your understanding. So you are not likely to have 100% understanding of everything. But you must have understanding enough to know exactly what is in what you are going to do. What is in for you. You must have some understanding. Otherwise, do not venture. You will have problems. Number 8, think big. If you think big, you can become big. You think small, you will always achieve small things. If you think small, you will always attempt small things. But the secret to success is that you must always think big. You must always have big dreams, big visions, big hopes, big expectations. With that, you will attempt big things. And when you attempt big things, you are likely to achieve big things. So Mr. Dangote is advising us today that we must think big. Most of us think too small. We limit ourselves in our thinking. We limit ourselves in our thinking. We think too small. But we need to expand our thinking. According to Mr. Napoleon Hill in his book, Think and Grow Rich, he believed that just by thinking right, you can become rich. You can attract success to you by thinking always of success. You can attract big things to you by always thinking about big things. So think big. Think big for your future. Think big dreams for yourself, and you will end up becoming a big success. Number 9, form strategic plan. He advises that after you have a plan and a vision for your future, you need to plan strategically how you will be able to achieve those visions. So after you plan, after you make the vision, now you need to be strategic. How exactly am I going to achieve these goals? What exactly do I have to do? What are the things I don't have to do in order to achieve these visions for myself? You must have strategic plans. Always have the strategies that you need to put in place to achieve your vision. Without strategy, it will be difficult for you to achieve your dreams and your visions for your life. So Mr. Dangote is advising us today that we must always, after having our dreams, after having our goals, after having a vision for ourselves, we must now develop the strategies that we need in order to achieve those dreams. And finally, number 10, your name is your most valuable asset. So protect your name. How can you protect your name? Protect your integrity. Whatever you are doing, make sure that you will pass the integrity test. There are a lot of successful people who cannot pass the integrity test, and so even though they appear to be successful, they don't have credibility and they don't have respect. Whenever their name is mentioned, people have negative thoughts about them. Why? Because they did not protect their integrity in order to protect their name. Be a man of integrity. Be a woman of integrity. Whatever you are involved in, make sure that integrity is very, very, very high. In business, in politics, in your marriage, in anything you are doing, make sure all the time your integrity is very, very high. Make sure you will pass the integrity test all the time. We are human beings. Once a while we may slip or fail, but make sure that most of the time you will pass the integrity test. That is one of the big keys to the success of Mr. Dangote, because he believes that he has worked very hard to protect his name through high integrity. So protect your integrity and protect your name, because your name is your most valuable asset. So these are the 10 rules or keys or secrets to the success of Aliko Dangote, the richest black man in the world. Number 1, listen to people. Number 2, be consistent. Number 3, possess the right information. Number 4, be focused. Number 5, think ahead. Number 6, have a vision. Number 7, do only things you understand. Number 8, think big. Number 9, form strategic plans. And number 10, your name is your most valuable asset, so protect your name. So these are the keys. I hope you have learned something. You can practice these keys, and I believe that if they can help somebody else to be successful, they will also help you to be successful. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching. You are welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, where we change lives, we transform families, we impact nations by turning ordinary people into extraordinary multi-millionaires in more than 200 countries worldwide. Thank you very much once again for your time. Happy Business Day.